Hi, this is David Guest. Welcome to the 14-Day Action Challenge, challenging you to take back control of your time and your business. Today is about the art of delegation. When we find ourselves in overwhelm, procrastination, or just drowning in too many things to do, it's likely because we're not adequately prioritizing our activities or delegating tasks to others. The reason we delegate is so that we can free up our own time and focus on important tasks that are the best use of our time and attention. Contrary to what many people mistakenly think, delegation is not abdication. Here's the difference. Abdication means to hand over a task to someone without any further care or responsibility and expect or even hope that it gets done. Abdication often results in frustration and annoyance when the task doesn't get done satisfactorily. Delegation, on the other hand, is about allocating someone the task while still being responsible for the outcome. When you delegate, you empower someone else to act on your behalf. Through delegation, the person doing the work temporarily acquires some of your functions, authority, and power. However, the final decision and responsibility for the outcome still remains with you. Effective delegation involves understanding and communicating exactly what you expect from the people you delegate to. There are 6 keys to delegating. Number 1, have a defined task to delegate. Number 2, have an appropriately skilled person or team to delegate the task to. Number 3, have an agreed way to communicate problems, progress, and feedback. Number 4, have clarity about access to resources and the level of authority the person or the team gets when they are delegated the task. Number 5, have an agreed deadline for the completion of the task. And number 6, have an understanding of consequences should the person or team fail. The problem many people experience when attempting to delegate a task for the first time is they forget what it's like to not know how to do the task. Since the task comes naturally to them, they may find it difficult to clearly set out instructions for someone else to follow and get it done to the same high standard. If you were to tell someone how you got to work this morning, chances are you'd say something like, "I walked to the bus stop, caught a bus, or got in my car and drove." It's more likely that to get to work, you first opened the door to your car, you sat in the car, then you closed the door, then you put your seatbelt on, you put the key in the ignition, you checked your rear vision mirror, you turned the key, and so on. Because we're so familiar with the things we do routinely, we miss out all the detail. We do this to make our lives easier. But when you're delegating, missing out on the detail can have varying effects depending on the person you delegate to. This is because different people have different levels of experience and will be in different stages of learning. There are 4 stages to learning. The first stage is unconscious incompetence, and this is where you don't know what you don't know. So at this level, you're a complete novice who needs to be made aware. The second stage is conscious incompetence. So this is the stage where now you're conscious about not being able to complete a task. And really, this is the start of learning, because by knowing what we're incompetent at, we can start to research and learn what we need to. The third stage is conscious competence. At conscious competence level, we can do a task well, it's just that we need to focus on and think about it consciously, like setting an alarm clock, listening to voicemail messages, parking your car, or writing a letter. When you're at this level, you have to think about what you're doing to get it done properly. The fourth stage is unconscious competence. This is like autopilot, when we do things automatically, like driving our car to work in the morning, brushing our teeth, and all of those mechanical things that we do over and over, so we can do them without even having to think about how we did them. The art of delegation is being clear about what you ask others to do, providing the right checks and balances to ensure what's delegated is done as expected, and owning the responsibility for the outcome. Give yourself 15 minutes right now to think about one small task that you'd like to delegate. Note down the step-by-step instructions that you could give to someone else so that they could do the task to the standard that you expect, and delegate it. Your time is your most precious asset, so you have to use it wisely every minute. And remember, right now, you have everything you need to succeed, and it's the actions you take today that create the wealth and freedom you enjoy tomorrow.